Hello, this micro training is on multiplying polynomials part 2. So we're getting into some negatives here. This is a little bit more challenging, but we can do it. So we still want to think about the x minus 1 and the x plus 5 as the dimensions of the array that we are trying to figure out the area of. So it's x minus 1 wide and x plus 5 high. So I want to fill in the space. So these are the dimensions. These won't be part of the final area. So I can fill in an x by x is x squared, and an x by negative 1 will be a negative x. And then 5 by x, we'll move in our 5 x's to fill in that entire space because it needs to be x wide, 5 high. And then we need to fill in this space that's negative 1 times negative 5, negative 1 times negative 5, or negative 1 times positive 5 is negative 5. So this area is negative 1 by 5. This area is x by 5. This area is negative 1 by x. And this area is x by x. So those were the dimensions, but the dimensions are not the answer. The area is the answer. So what is the area of this? The area is an x squared. And I've got 5x here and a negative x here, so that would create a zero pair when I go to simplify. The zero pair wouldn't be part of the final answer. It'll be 4x minus 5, because the zero pair we don't write. Yes, if you want your students for a little while to write x squared minus x plus 5x minus 5, that is the complete picture, but we really want it simplified. We want to combine like terms and simplify that. Okay, let's try the next one. We want to create a rectangle, which is x minus 3, x minus 3 wide, and x minus 2 high. And we want that, those are the dimensions, but now we want the area. So x by x is x squared. Negative 3 by x is negative 3x. And then I want something that's x by negative 2. So that'll be negative 2x. And then I want something that's negative 2 by negative 3. Negative 2 by negative 3 is positive 6. So you may want to go back and watch that video on multiplying using open rectangles to see where some of these are coming, or partial products. So the dimension is x minus 3 by x minus 2, but the dimensions are not the final answer. The final answer is the area. The area is x squared minus 5x plus 6. Yes, this is challenging. Where do the positives and negative areas go? So I want you to try some of these on your own. Give your students lots of opportunities to practice with these negatives and positives before moving on to factorizing. And take time to notice and point out the patterns of positives and negatives in the problems. It's very important for the students to be pointing out those patterns of the negatives becoming a positive, or the whole row of negatives that we had in this one. It's important for students to notice and justify those patterns. So please take time for students to develop those patterns, because when we get into factorizing, we're going to need to be able to create those, adding zeros back in and things, and they'll need to have a really good foundation of putting it together with the multiplication. So try some on your own, create challenges for each other. Have fun.